This is something that I had to work really hard to get over. As a person with OCD and a touch of depression and anxiety, I have a good amount of experience in working through kind of the mental blocks that we set up for ourselves to prevent us from pursuing our dreams. You have to get out of the mindset that you're not good enough to do it, because you'll never be good enough to do it if you don't start. Hi friends, welcome back to my 30-day series on how to become a food content creator in 2025. My name's Alicia. I don't feel like I've introduced myself again since the first video, and we're halfway through. This is day 15. If you're just joining us, like if this is the first time you're seeing me, I'm a former fashion girly who quit my first dream job to pursue my childhood dream of cooking to camera. And I'm giving you all the tea on how to become a content creator, a food content creator in 2025. Today we're talking about how to get rid of imposter syndrome. This is something that I had to work really hard to get over. As a person with OCD and a touch of depression and anxiety, I have a good amount of experience in working through kind of the mental blocks that we set up for ourselves to prevent us from pursuing our dreams. So let's get right into it. I'm going to give you 4 things that are going to help you overcome your imposter syndrome. And this 4th thing, I've literally never heard anybody talk about, but this has helped me tremendously in letting go of the idea that I'm not good enough to be in the space. So the thing about imposter syndrome is we look at what other creators are doing and we feel like we can't do it because we're not there. It's okay. You don't have to be there yet. Your journey is your journey. Your path is your path. People do actually want to see you though. So the first thing that I'm going to say that is going to help you get over your imposter syndrome is understanding and really like cementing it in your mind that people do actually want to see you and they do value your point of view. That's something that you actually have to build up in yourself though. Nobody's going to be able to tell you enough to make you believe it that your point of view is valuable. You actually have to believe it yourself. They want to see you. They don't want to see you be perfect. So if it's on your heart to set up your camera and record food content, it's because that's what you're supposed to be doing. And you have to get out of the mindset that you're not good enough to do it, because you'll never be good enough to do it if you don't start. That's the first thing. The second thing is, I saw somebody on Threads the other day say that your target audience is the version of you that existed a couple of years ago. It's like 4 or 5 years ago, I think is what she said. I have never heard truer words in my life. So the person that I am today is a completely different person than I was 5 years ago. And the advice that I could give that girl, if I could go back in time and talk to her, the way that I could lift her up, the way that I could just really pull her out, if I could, that is what you will do for other people who are the version of you that existed 5 years ago. And so anytime you're thinking that your point of view is not valid, remember that your growth has been very personal to you, but sharing that and sharing your journey and sharing your point of view with people is something that's going to help them. It's going to help the version of you that existed 5 years ago. That's who your audience is. And so you want to make sure that you're not internalizing this idea that you're not worthy to be creating, because you are. You're worthy to be creating because you want to, and because you have a unique point of view that other people want to hear. And so again, if it's on your heart, you need to be doing it. But remember, you're not doing it for you. You're doing it for the version of you that existed 5 years ago. The third thing that I'm going to tell you in order to work through your imposter syndrome is to do robotic affirmations. So here's the thing about robotic affirmations and about your mind. Your mind has no way of knowing what's real and what's fake because you create your reality. So if you are telling your mind, I'm a food content creator, I'm a food blogger, I'm a food influencer, my point of view is valid, I am worthy to be seen, I deserve to be heard, people actually want to see my content, I go viral every day, I am worthy of all the partnerships that I get, brands want to collaborate with me. If you robotically affirm these things every single day, your brain has no choice but to align with that thinking. And then based on the law of assumption, it will just start to unfold that way. But if you're constantly beating yourself up and telling yourself that nobody wants to see this and nobody cares and I'm not good enough and I shouldn't be doing this and I don't compare to the other girls that are doing it or the other guys that are doing it and I might as well just put my camera away, well, your brain's going to say, okay, you're right, and we're going to put the camera away. So robotic affirmations are great because they affirm for you over and over and over and over again that you are exactly who you want to be. It embeds it deep down into your psyche until one day you wake up and you're like, oh, I just shot like 5 videos in a week and posted them all online and I didn't overthink it once. It literally will happen just like that. You will literally look up one day and the anxiety you had about existing in the space that you wanted to be in will be completely gone and you will just be existing in that space. So one of the best ways to combat imposter syndrome is to robotically affirm until you change your mindset. And then the last thing you can do, and this is gonna make you feel really good because I'm about to put myself on the Summer Jam screen. The last thing that you can do to get over imposter syndrome, go to some of your favorite creators' pages and scroll all the way down to the bottom. Go to the bottom, baby, and look at some of the first content that they put out. And then look at the difference between that content and the content that they have now. It's night and day. I'm gonna put my own YouTube video up here from like 2020. This was during the pandemic. I was recording on an iPhone not in landscape. It's a mess, but I posted my videos. One of the things that helped me put it up is kind of ripping off the band-aid, and we're going to go over this in the next video of the series, which is how to get over perfectionism. But I just ripped the band-aid off. I decided that I wanted to do this, and every time I put a video up, I just said, okay, it's up. Okay, it's up. Not going to worry about it. Because at the end of the day, again, if it's what you want to do, if it's on your heart, it's what you're supposed to be doing. So get out your camera and record your content and don't worry about what other people are going to think about it. You will get to the level that you want to be on, but you're never going to get there if you don't start. Having looked at how terrible my first couple videos were on YouTube versus the quality of what they look like now, please understand that you will get light years better as you continue to show up. I hope this was helpful. If you haven't watched the rest of the videos in the series, please go back and watch those. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe. I cannot overstate it enough. Please subscribe to my channel, and I will see you all back here tomorrow to talk about how to get over perfectionism. Thank you so much for watching.